My addiction to adult content began when I was 11 years old. I was in 6th grade and I clearly remember that a guy from school who turned out to be a sick pervert showed me an image of a nude woman that I can still remember to this day. From that day, I became fascinated with adult content and there was not a single day that I didn't watch it. It was not until I turned 16 that I began to suspect that the adult content was creating problems in my life. I got extremely anxious around women, I was full of shame, I was lazy, yada yada. But at that age, I preferred to keep watching adult content and deal with all the negative side effects than to get rid of it. Fast forward to when I turned 24 years old and my ex broke up with my porn-addicted self. Even though I had tried to quit porn a year before, the breakup gave me the fuel I needed to finally quit this addiction. After 1.5 years of tears, relapses, frustration and anger, I was finally free of this addiction at the age of 26 years old. Even though I experienced insane amounts of benefits, which you can learn more about in the videos linked in the description, the real transformation was feeling super proud about myself. One of the first things that I learned was that adult content made me put women on a pedestal. For some reason, women seemed unattainable for me. Therefore, I treated them as celebrities and I tried to do anything to please them. What was the result? I lived in the friend zone for years. Now, I see all women as just people who fart like you and me. Quitting adult content has made every single thing in my life 100 times better. Hanging around the people I love feels amazing. I feel blessed to have such amazing people in my life. Listening to music feels insanely pleasurable. You can feel the music vibrating in every cell of your body. Removing digital women has given me lots of mental freedom. I no longer think about sex 24/7 as I used to. I'm free to think whatever I want without intrusive thoughts. Now, I don't suffer from social anxiety or shyness. Sure, I don't feel like talking to people at some times, but that's completely different from freezing out when I wanted to talk to someone. I think this has to do with the fact that removing adult content also removes the tons of shame that it creates. Shame is all about feeling you are not good enough. Therefore, by quitting adult content, you feel good enough and that you deserve the best in your life. Now, let's talk about the biggest lessons I learned. First, masturbation and orgasm are not the problem. The thing that wrecks your brain is watching digital women on a screen. Whether they're dancing on TikTok or acting out a full-blown video, the effect on your brain is the same. The only difference is in the degree of damage. People think that NoFap is against M and O, but that's completely wrong. NoFap is about quitting artificial sexual stimulation. Therefore, whenever you watch adult content, you must reset your counter. It's not about M and O, it's all about watching porn. Interestingly, when you remove adult material, the urges to M and O almost go away completely. And speaking about urges, social media is your enemy if you're trying to stop watching adult content. Therefore, I highly suggest you delete social media while you're still battling your porn addiction, otherwise you're just making it difficult for yourself and you know it. Why? Because every digital woman you find attractive acts as a trigger to watch adult material. Another great tip that I have for you is to choose your peer group carefully. Most men think that adult content is normal, healthy and good for you, but we know that this is a huge lie. Choose your friends carefully and ideally find ones that support your journey. I suggest you join Reddit communities like NoFap and Porn Free. But the most important lesson is to understand that quitting adult content is a process, usually a messy and difficult one, but completely worth it. Every time I remember that I'm no longer addicted to adult content, I can't help but smile and feel super proud and good about myself. Looking back, this has been a super tough journey. I spent 13 years of my life addicted to porn and I wish I had a system and a group of friends to help me go through the entire process. That's why I'm such a fan of Josh Hudson's Dopamine Discipline program. He is a licensed therapist specialized in porn addiction and he has developed a system that will help you quit porn in just 7 days. That's why I love his program. If you want to learn more about his program, make sure to click the link in the description. Take care, brother.